We're live. So we'll wait for a few, well, maybe not a few, but a couple minutes to let everybody get, hey, that was my arm. Don't tenderize it. To get everybody on. And so we realized last time we just did it, our live feed on a whim. This time we scheduled it. So we're going to try not to keep it as long as we had the last time. So long enough to talk about our subject and see some of the babies. We have 4 of our babies in here today. The other 5 are out in their enclosure outside, their safety area outside that they're playing outside. So this is their outside time too, but it was easiest. Next time we'll probably do a live session in the outdoor pen, but we didn't have that set up today, so easiest to bring in here. Hi, baby. So let me know when anybody joins or starts to ask questions, but we do have a subject we're going to talk about today.
So what is your name?
What is my name?
Yes.
My name is Jillian. Who else?
And Nina, I think. Nina 95.
Yeah, my name is Jillian. So, I'm your puppy raiser.
Oh, what is the name of the puppies? They don't have names.
They don't have names because we want to reserve that right for their forever homes. So we just identify them by the color of paracords that we've given them. So this is lime. This is our lime boy. This is red, also a boy. And we have gray over here, and over this direction, there's one of our girls, purple. She's trying to enjoy our subject today. We have all the toys. So... ouch. Remember last time we talked about if they're biting and they're getting rough, do what their siblings would do. Make the noise and you will see that they will, yeah. See how he pulled away? He'll probably still try to do it again, but mimic what their siblings would do and that will get that unwanted behavior. Or you can just put a toy in his mouth because that's probably what's going to happen right here. He needs to bite something. There you go. Enjoy that toy. So, how many viewers do we have waiting? Okay, we'll wait a couple more minutes. I know we had a couple people that were specifically waiting. Hi, Purple, you want to come over here? Come here, girl. We kind of had it blocked because I brought all the toy bins in here, so she couldn't get back around. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Little fuzzy puppy. And then if you wanted to see, like their beginning names, their color identifiers, we have those when they were a little smaller, younger, I should say. The introductions of all the babies. I think we've done the colors twice. We'll probably do it again.
We need to do it again.
Update individually. You can see how they've been growing. Hi, baby. Hi, beautiful. Do you want this toy? And like I was saying on one of the other posts that we made, they're super fluffy coats right now. They're baby coats. It's like full teddy bear phase. They're so soft. Yes, don't bite me. Here, bite that. All right, so I guess we'll get started now on our subject. We're talking about toy safety and the different things that you can do, because it really depends on, and I can only speak on my experience. There's going to be a lot of other experts out there that may or may not agree with just my own experience. But in what I have, we've raised, our first family dog that we had was a mini Aussie healer mix. So it's a herding dog, very active. No, that was not good. Here, bite this. Like this. There you go. And so she was a pretty good aggressive chewer and taught all of her ways to our oldest golden that we have, who is 2.5 now? 2.5. And she's my daughter's service dog. So if you've seen on there, her name is Princess Buttercup. She's the red golden that we have. And then Mercedes is their mom. She's the cream, or almost looks like a polar bear, very light colored. And and he's a little feisty right now. So our experience has been that they really have different personalities. So it is breed specific because, for instance, what you're going to get as a toy for a Chihuahua is not going to be the same as you're going to get for any bully breed or any herding or sporting breed that they tend to love to chew a little more. And they're stronger, they're bigger. You are feisty right now.
You can see how much they love to chew.
Yes.
Right now.
Okay, here you go. Play with this. That's fun. So at this age, because they've just gotten their teeth, they all have a full, can you see this? Can you see these teeth? Look at these teeth. A full mouth of teeth. And they're very sharp. But so they all have their baby teeth. About 3 weeks of age, they start emerging. So they're going to be 6 weeks on Sunday. And so they all have a full set of teeth. They will keep these teeth until sometimes, depending on the breed, they'll start losing their baby teeth around 3 months of age. I found our Goldens were about 4 months when we started noticing that they were losing their teeth. And then they lost their teeth and got all of their adult teeth by the time they were between 6 and 7 months. You know, each puppy is going to be a little different for their own growth, but that's what we've noticed with the 2 Goldens that we've raised, and then now these babies. So the toy safety that we want to talk about is because it's not just breed specific, it's also age specific. So for little babies like this, they can't really destroy too much right now. So little baby toys, toddler toys, infant toys are pretty good. Like they have, you've probably seen on the feed, they have this little car. They like to push it around. It's a little thing, tomato from Cars. It's a baby toy. They'll love it. Now, if the big girls got a hold of this, that'd be a different story. So we have an aggressive chewer, so you're going to see a lot of examples of you've got to watch the dogs as they grow. Because there is no such thing as an indestructible toy. We have bought every indestructible toy that's out there. They're destructible over time. So Kong is a great company that we love to get their products because they're actually specific for the age of the puppies and the age of the dogs. So this one is red. This is like one of their most durable, but not there. So they go by, and we showed you last time. So they have pink and blue for the babies. These are like a softer rubber, and so they're pretty durable. But if you leave this with them, and this has like a little thing you can add a little treat to it. It's baby pacifier, and yeah, it does work. We had these for our other Goldens when they were little. This is a new one for these babies. Because you have to watch. As their teeth get stronger and they get older, they can actually tear it. This one's brand new just for these babies, so there's no tears, there's no even, you can't see that they've been chewing on it. There's no bite marks. But, so this is the bright, softer rubber for the babies, but as they get older, they can actually tear that. This, like I said, this is one of those Frisbees, really flexible, but as you can see, you have to watch your dogs. This is why they say don't leave them unattended with toys that you're not sure, because they can rip them up. And what goes in must come out. Whether it comes out the way it went in or whether it passes through, but that's where the danger can lie. Because if they swallow stuff, then you could end up with a trip to the vet. Now, what's super popular and what this had in it is stuffies with squeaky toys. So I don't know if does anybody know why dogs like toys with squeakies, why they respond to it? Oh, hi. So does anybody know why do dogs like toys with squeakers in them? Why do they respond to them? It's kind of a funny thing, but the squeaker sounds like prey. So they respond to it. They like the sound. These babies, haven't heard too much squeakies, But our big girls, this one has a very, very large squeaker. And this one, we get all the durable toys because we know they're not going to last long. They have really big squeakers. Our big girls, if they were in here right now, they would be going nuts. They want this. And as you can see, even with the thick thing, I forget, this one, I think we got it at Costco. But we take all the pieces. We watch them really carefully if they do have these type of toys that are even durable. And we make sure they don't swallow anything because they could get an obstruction or, they could get diarrhea if they have to pass it through to push it out. So what my point was about the squeaker is you have to be really careful to watch them if they do have toys with squeakers because that they could choke on. Or a number of other things could cause an obstruction. Like these babies would not be able to pass this if they swallowed it. So you have to be really careful. So we just kept this up there just as an example. We don't, this will be being tossed after this example. So the big girls got a hold of the stuffy, tore out most of the stuffing. Ropes are great because they're pretty durable. So you just have to watch when they do get them. So this one's not exactly a rope, but these are the extra durable. This is like a Chuck It one. And see how durable she didn't get any pieces off, but bite marks.
This is a Buttercup toy.
This is a Buttercup toy. Hey, I guess.
Climbing in the box.
Yeah, decided, hey, do you want that? Here. And so as we're going through, what was I was showing? Oh, a rope. I want to show you. No, okay, this one was supposed to be mostly indestructible. That's what it said. It was like some of the toys, especially like at Costco, they'll give it a Dura or a bite mark. And so we buy what they call the extra strong or their so-called indestructible or bite mark 10. That's what this one was. And as you can see, we have a ton of these toys just saved as examples. This is in the no, they can't have it anymore because they could shred pieces of that off. And that's not good. So the babies are younger. They would be able to play with something like that, but we still don't like to chance it. So we have other things that is more Buttercup proof. So we get some of the natural chewers. This is a buffalo horn you can get at your local pet store. So I looked for the ones that were really, really thick because as they bite on them, they grind it down. So now you can see this is do you see that movement on there? That could crack off and she could swallow that. So this is in the no pile. We have lots of no piles. The babies are small enough that none of this is going to hurt them right now. So they can be in here while I have this, but our big girls are not allowed to have those anymore. So this is a great example of something that's as your puppy is growing before they get all of their adult teeth and can really shred stuff. Now, mind you, not every golden is an extreme chewer. Mercedes, their mother, is not an extreme chewer. She rarely destroys anything. She has a very soft mouth and she just likes to carry things around. So this has the smaller, thinner buffalo horns on there and it's a rope. So pretty cool. These ones you've probably seen in the store. We have a baby one too, but we didn't put any treats, but you can actually, and when we do give this to them, we pound that in there with like a hammer so that it comes all the way through and they can't get any of those pieces out and possibly choke. This is a bully stick. So if you guys know, it's like a natural treat that they can have. So that's what this one is meant. They have their own treats, but we use them as a bully holder. And then in our recommended items list for those who have already received that list, there's a different kind of bully stick holder. That's pretty good. So balls, most Goldens love balls. Let me see. Oh, so we didn't show the most durable Kong. It's the black one. So their black rubber is the most durable. And we know eventually this will, because we can see that there is slight puncture marks, but she's never been able to actually get her teeth sunk into this. And you can put some natural, good, healthy treats, freeze it, And it's good you want your puppy and your dog as they grow, you need puzzles, different things to keep their mind active so that they're happy and content. So, and what's nice about the Kong products is they're dishwasher safe. So these go in the dishwasher. We'll hand clean them to make sure we, use like the bottle brush to get all the icky out, and then put them in the dishwasher and they come clean. So
something also to note about the black ones is black Kongs are used for military dogs. Mm-hmm. So, they are hard biters, they're hard chewers.
Yeah, so that's going to be your Malinois or your German Shepherds who, are also hurting and...
bred to bite.
Yep. So, one that we have on our recommended items list is this. I'm probably going to age myself right now. So, this is, do you guys remember that toy that was for kids that you would hit it and it would bounce around? They had a commercial, we will wobble but it won't fall down. So it's like heavier on the bottom. So this is meant to have treats in it, and they will hit it around, and you can make it easier or harder. And then this one actually opens and you put the treats inside. Now Buttercup, being she is our chewer, has done that to the lid. But we keep an eye. I can see when we're going to have to retire this before long. But we've had this a long time. And she's, it's pretty durable. And we have two different kinds. So this is the actual, like a brand name one. The Star Mark one. And it's easier because you can open it. It has a lid. This one is the same idea. We got at our local pet store. It's like, got the heavy bottom. And you have the little hole that you can put in there. But I like the one that you can open better. Let me get the puppy. You'll have a no-no toy. You cannot have a no-no toy. Here he is. And so then we have other puzzles that are maybe a little bit cheaper. This one we like because the pieces don't come off. They slide them around. You put the treats in there. They slide them around until they figure out how to get the treats out. So this one's nice. I meant to have the other one that was different because we had another one and we really had to watch them. We only have pieces of it now. If I can find the piece in the bottom. I had them. I was looking through it before we were on here. Of course now. Isn't it just like that? Okay, so this is the perfect example. So it was similar to this, but it had like a little thing that this would set in, and you put the treat under it, and they would have to knock it off to get to the treat. But these pieces come off, and they're thin plastic, as you can see. So that was a one-time use toy because, we just kept it for examples so that you guys could see. But that was not a type of puzzle we're going to ever get again because we don't want these loose pieces with the dogs that they could get hurt. This is a different type of puzzle one. And these actually, great for puppies if you watch them, like I said, because there's little pieces, like little stuffies that they come out and they have to pull them out. So they are really working their mind to figure out how to get these little toys out. And then you can just shove them back in there. But these were actually the big girls, and they've had them a long time. They're actually surprisingly durable. They only get them for what'd you say, Victoria, 5-10 minutes at a time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll take them. So the next thing we were going to talk about, this is Victoria's favorite toy because this one is special for her service dog because when we go in public access, she wants Buttercup to be able to have a little time to not, to just relax if we have to sit somewhere for a long time. But she can have a toy that makes noise. This one has a silent squeaker in it. So then we just watch her and make sure,
She has gotten a hold of it a couple times.
Yeah, and then we had to take it from her. Yeah. Careful, baby. Here we go. They're like, ooh, there's so many toys we don't normally get to see. So the other subject that, so we have two more, I think, before we switch. The Luma bones and the Nyla bones, those type of durable bones, They oftentimes do come with an age, so just watch the label and go with the recommended age. But these are great for aggressive chewers, as you can see. Ouch. Also machine washable. So these ones have been sitting in there, so they got a little fur on them, but the dogs love them. Both the big girls love them. We've had this round one in with the babies, and they seem to like this round one. So you just have to watch. Make sure that you can take it away. If it starts to really shred and get pieces off, then you would have to then get rid of it at that point. But like at this age, they love little stuffies and different things that make noise, huh? So they're learning to interact with their environment through that. But our big girls, this would literally be gone in like 2 seconds. She would destroy it. Not their mother, but Buttercup would. So the next subject I had all right here, and now they don't want to show themselves, is the difference in balls. And a lot of you, because you know, they're retrievers. They love balls. Mercedes, not so much, but she likes to hold the ball. And we have pictures of her sleeping with the ball in her mouth. Buttercup is a uber fetcher. So, I mean, ball is life. So there's a lot of different balls out there, different things. And it's like, what? It's just a ball. How could there be so much difference? Sorry, I got some of the puppy fur on my mouth. This is what we're typically used to seeing. Or this is a dollar store version. It's really bad. They are not allowed to have any balls like this, because we have had to learn through use. Chuck It is a little bit more durable, but they actually, I don't know if you can see, there's a seam right there. That's the seam in the rubber. With a strong mouth, a couple bites, that breaks open. And on the regular, like it's soft to us, but if they were to be a dog that loved a ball, that always wanted the ball, this can actually grind their adult teeth down over time. If you look it up you Google it, like it's a thing. But that wasn't why we chose not to have these balls or let them use them at all, is because they can break them. And then there's pieces, and then that's dangerous. So we don't ever use these. That's why this one is Chuck It. I mean, because they'll also pull the stuff off. They can actually pull that off and then break it up. So she probably had this for 5 minutes, and then we're like, nope. And so we've switched over. The reason we have these ones, we like the Chuck It ones really good. They're really durable. But I personally like, we have Chuck It ones, and we have ones that are a little bit cheaper on Amazon from King Chew. They're really durable, but they have a hole, so they whistle when you throw them, which is cool. So they can engage their senses of hearing too, where the ball's gonna land. But this is actually designed as a safety feature, because if your dog, we've never had this happen, but if your dog were to get it stuck, they can still breathe through that hole, and they can get it out easier. So it is actually a nice little safety feature. Whether they intended it initially or not, I have no idea. But these are the balls that Buttercup will use most of the time, and that will have their rubber balls. So we like those. But yeah, really, you don't have to buy a ton of toys for the babies. Anything can be a toy, as long as you're looking out for their safety, that they can't break pieces off and swallow them, or definitely like strings or things like that are really dangerous. Huh. Oh, baby. Hopefully you guys can still see the babies. They're like playing everywhere. So one more thing, because it's on the same kind of level, this is something that's going to be in their environment pretty, on a daily basis, is bedding. So bedding can be one of those things where you're like, it's their bed. How could it be dangerous? But because they chew on anything that's available, they can get pieces off. And like, especially in like the memory foam beds or things like that, that can cause an obstruction. Thankfully, we've not had that happen, but we do keep a close eye, and I've taken additional steps through time to ensure that they can't get to their beds. But this is, I kept this one because this one's a goner, but I kept it so that you guys could see. This is what they can actually do. This was not bite marks. This was actually scratching. So when she was in labor, that's what they do for nesting. So that's scratching. This one over here is a bite that was gotten through. Now, this one has an additional safety feature to have a second bag inside before they can get to the stuffing. It does have one spot that the stuffing I saw, so we pulled it and said, no, they're not having this. So we'll get another bed. But she had this out because we were washing it so much when she was in labor and such. So that's another reason it's really. But I actually have sewn with upholstery fabric covers for their beds, so they're like quadruple thickness, so that they can't get to where. That's what I've done for me to make sure it's a little extra safe. But we have in our recommended list like a elevated bed that doesn't have anything that they can shred. It's got a metal frame and it's like this, almost kind of like a cot. They have some that are low profile so that they could go inside a crate, or they have some that are a little higher, the ones that you used to see. But they're really nice beds. We're going to eventually get some. Yvette has some. Any questions anybody has? No? How many minutes? I know we said we keep it shorter.
25.
Oh, I did not keep it to the shortest I said. I guess I talk too much. So then let's get to seeing some more of the babies. I can be done talking. So if you have any questions or you have any requests what you want to see for the next live session, we're going to post it because for some reason it doesn't show if you guys have asked anything in here. We can only see it live. It doesn't go to the video we post. So put it in the comment on this one and we'll try to go with your request. So this is adorable. Hi, baby. Yes. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Oh, she's a sweet girl. This is purple. Huh. Hi, baby. Yes. You guys are having fun, huh? You say, all the toys. We don't get to see all of these toys. So we have one in the crate and one on the other side. They're trying to play with each other through the crate. So this is also how we do, which we've talked about in our puppy meetings before, that it's like an open door crate training, so that they just, they're den dwellers, right? So they like to be in their crate. And then we have this little bed in front of them, so that if they don't want to be in the crate, they can lay on this. But let's see, come over here. They don't want to hear me talk all the time. They want to see you guys. That's why they came on. Even though we're just trying to get some education out there to keep our babies safe forever. But they want to see you. They want to see you. Yeah. Oh, more puppy kisses. Thank you, baby. You're so sweet. So this is our, so in case you can't see his colors, this is Red. Yes, you're sweet. Thank you. Thank you. He is super smart, by the way. He's a super smart dude.
Active, smart little guy.
Mm-hmm. I know. I can tell. Can you tell? Just by looking at you. You're super sweet. He's like, why are you staring at me? Anybody got any questions? Do you want to see one of the other babies? They're starting to get tired now. They're starting to fall asleep. Like, that's it. Oh, he's licking him, his brother. All right, well, if nobody has any questions, if you think of any, you can put them in the comments. We'll sign off. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.